Hey, how you doing? Garage door Mike. Had to make a part 2 to what to look for on your garage door spring job. Spring job's complete. This is a general rule of thumb. The door should balance halfway, at least halfway, which this does. You can see it's halfway. Now, if it balances at every section, that's even better. Now, sometimes that's not the absolute case because there's a lot of heavier overlay wood doors that I've seen that just they don't balance every section. Some of them might, but a lot of them don't. There's two. Oh, look what I just found. They forgot to put screws in there. But you can see here, door is balanced 3 sections up, or 1 section up. This is a lightweight door. So it's balanced 3 sections up. Probably won't, it's probably gonna come down right now. Yep. And it seals on the floor. And believe it or not, I got it on the first try in the up position, so I'm now going to go tighten that other set screw. Show you that really quick. Up here, so that's good and tight, and that's good and tight now. And now, I'll put these bars away because we don't need these, but we will need this guy. So that's another thing to look for, is your center bearing plate to make sure that it's fully secure. Now this one does have 3 screws in it, which is good, but in drywall, I always put 4. There we go. There you go. And you can see the spring is fully lubed. Okay, nice and stretched out so that the springs don't bind. Actually, that one's stretched a little bit too much. I'll probably put that one back a midge and stretch it out. But there you go, your center bearing is secure, door is balanced. Look for all missing hardware. We'll put the 2 screws right here, which I just noticed they're missing. Make sure the door is balanced. Good. 1 section, 2 section. I doubt it's going to balance with the 3rd one up. It's probably just going to want to take off a little bit. Let's see. Hands. Oh, it does balance there. What do you know? Well, looks like we know what we're doing. And it stays in the up position, which is what you want. If your spring job is done by hand, always check it by hand before the guy leaves, or have him show you, because I've seen so many spring jobs where I'm just cleaning up a little bit of oil that dripped here. Some Fabuloso and purple simple green. I've seen so many spring jobs where they were just done. We got there, the opener broke, and gee, I wonder why the opener broke. Because the companies are telling their guys not to line the spring up all the way. No one checks it. Then the opener starts pulling more of the weight than the door, taking up the slack, and then the gear blows. Now, typically gears will blow in openers I've seen between 6 months and 1.5 years later, because why? The springs were needing to be adjusted anyways, and the door, no one was calling to service the door because the opener was working. So the thing about garage doors is, if you don't call for service, they'll call for you, meaning the door will eventually break down and then you'll call for service. I recommend you check the door by hand once a year. Check it for sticking, binding, making weird noises, grinding. Oil the thing at least once a year with oil and spray lube. Oil on the rollers, ball bearings. You can oil the end bearings with the door up and moving. You can oil the bottom fixtures with the cables to keep the cables from rusting, stuff like that. At least once a year. Check the safety on the opener. Put a 2x4 down on the floor, or if you get, the LiftMaster spring block, you can see I've used this thing a bazillion times. It's freaking totally trash, but you can kind of see it says LiftMaster right there. But anyways, check the photo eyes, make sure they're 4 to 6 off the floor, not any higher. All that stuff, all that needs to be checked on a spring job. It's not just changing springs, wham bam, you're gone. It's all that stuff. So make sure all that stuff gets done. You can also ask your technician if they mind if you watch. Don't ask questions till they're done. But when they're done and they're complete, then you can ask questions. Hey, why didn't you oil anything? Why didn't you check this? Why don't you check that? Etc., etc. Or you could say, could you please oil? Could you please check this? Could you please check that? They should do that automatically. If they don't, maybe they're just, they forgot. It wasn't taught to them. That stuff's not going to hurt you. It's only going to help you. If they leave the job and the springs are wrong or they're not balanced, I see that so many times. Check the door by hand. It should go up easy. It should balance at least in 2 different spots. If it's heavy off the floor and hot in the head, meaning it takes big strength to open it, and then when you get it to about 3/4 of the way, it just whips open, that's wrong. Because then what? Then it's harder than heck to pull down, and then it slams to the ground. Those are not balanced. That's not balanced properly. This door right here is on manual mode. You can see the arm's off. 8 feet, you go up and grab it, comes down nice, okay, hands are off, balance is right there, okay, balance is right there, comes down nice, doesn't slam down like an anvil. And the same thing, here's my hands, obviously my other hand's on the video camera, goes up nice, okay. Yeah, both my hands are off the door. It's balanced right there. That's what you want. That way your door opener is going to work properly. And make sure I can't see the back of this one, but make sure if you got an older one, you can make sure your dials are at medium, not cranked all the way up. If they're cranked all the way up, that means they compensated. They probably put the wrong springs on. They cranked them all the way up so the opener will do all the work. That's wrong. These are all the things to look for. So if you have any questions, comments, give us a call, drop a comment, drop a like. These are things to look for when your garage door company comes out and does a spring job for you. I know we help a lot of people nationwide, and locally, so this is for everybody. So thank you for watching. What to look for on a broken spring job. And there's probably more I forgot, but I think I covered most of it all on 2 videos. If I didn't, we'll talk to you then. And as always, I encourage everyone to praise the Lord. Thanks for watching.